back to the Hurricane, and yes, today we are going to be playing a game called Spaceflight Simulator. Now, I've been playing this game for a long time, and finally I had the opportunity to do it on cam, so let's hit build new rocket. So basically, just to give you the basics of this game, this is our little blueprint, and on the side here, we have a bunch of different tools to work with. So, just to give you an example, if I put this booster down here, a fuel tank, a capsule, and a parachute, and hit go, right there, this is what it does. So, my throttle is over here, I'm shaking it right now, and so let's click this engine. That means it's on. Let's turn it on. We can slowly accelerate and lift off. It's really cool. It's free on App Store and Play Store. And oh gosh, oh no, we're spinning out of control. Basically, you go here. You can visit other planets, and I think it's awesome. It's really fun to play. So, well, I guess let's get going. So if I zoom in here, yeah, and then I'll show you guys quick what. So basically how I'm gonna do this. So if I just jettison downward quick. Okay, it literally says I'm going up. Okay, never mind. Good. I better be losing altitude. So now I'm just turning my engine off, and I'll wait here. So my velocity, oh crap, this is not good. I'm gonna crash. So basically, you deploy your parachute and stuff, but nothing survived. So let's go back to build, and yeah, so that's just the basics, and maybe in the comments you guys could send me some rocket designs that you want. And yeah, so if you download this game, you can tell me what you want me to launch on cam, and you might be featured, your design will be featured in my video. So like you got the RCS thrusters, a lot of these things you can use in midair. And yeah, so if I hit load here, these are all the types I've saved. This is probably my first thing ever. Midget 5. This is my first save blueprint. Let's test it out. So, we put these throttles on. Jeez! That was really unexpected. Before we take off and test this here, guys, I just want to say huge shout out to L Jedi and Spitfire 31s. Might be the last time I'm going to shout them out. Just want to tell you guys, they are really, really good channels. Go check them out and leave a comment, like, and subscribe down below. Hit that little bell for notifications on when I upload and post almost daily to weekly. Do that for L Jedi and Spitfire 31 too. And I guess we'll start here. So engines on. So you can see the little flames. Slowly lift off the ground. Let's put it to 100%. And in the map here, oh yeah, for some reason there's a little probe droid up here that's facing downward. And yes, so this is the line I will take. So if I stop my engines now, I will go all the way up and around that. But I don't want to because I don't want to die. And yeah, so this is the first complex rocket I've made. And yeah, so here we have apoapsis. I don't even know what that means. But this is our approximate designated way we're going to go. I don't know how to say it. Oh, that flying debris better not hit us. Okay, so goal here I think it's going to be, so let's turn as far as we can. We'll try and get this satellite that we're carrying here on the top. This satellite, we can hopefully get into orbit. It's one of my worst satellites because it's not small. It's just fat. Okay, no. Okay, I'm leaving past the Kármán line, leaving the atmosphere and reaching space. So actually, I'm surprisingly almost. Oh no, my fuel in the bottom left. Dang it. So break out the side canisters and break out the center canister. Slowly boost just around the planet here. Come on. if this line can reach past the atmosphere here and reach low Earth orbit. So now, if we deploy these satellites, and I just leave it here, this will absolutely be floating in space until the end of time. So that was the first one of the 2 that we were going to do today, and I thought that was just breakthrough when I actually made it. So I did a bunch more, and then here's the most recent one. Yeah, I'm a fan of SpaceX, the space company, and so I made this version of the Falcon 9. If you don't know, because this might be your first time watching something, so if I load in Sparrow Mark 1, this black thing, yeah, these black things, they cover the payload, so I'll show you what I mean. That white thing on top, those are the black things. So, just to give you an example, we'll get a little bit higher here. Then if I click it, wait, what do you mean? Do I have to turn as far as I can? What am I doing? What is going on? I have a parachute blasting me off into space with my parachute deployed. So I have no clue what's going on. I'm dead. No! Because that had to happen. But I'll show you guys my most recent build here, the Multitasker. If I load this up, this one is a biggie with big rocket parts and 5 engines at the bottom, 2 little mini satellites on the side, and up here, this is actually a payload I designed to land on the moon. Basically, this first stage here with this little engine, this lands it. Then these lunar legs deploy. Then this thing separates the 2, this pops off, and is a rover to leave. And roll around Mars. This will keep the power supply sufficient so they can power the wheels to endlessly patrol the planet. So launch anyway. So let's turn these engines on here. I don't normally waste this middle one, but because the rocket is so slow, turning that on will give us an extra boost of thrust. It is fairly slow at this point in time, but what I have done is I have reached the moon. And I don't think we're going to do that today. We're just testing out some prototypes. But, yeah. So if we zoom out here and then zoom in on Earth here. So what is our current apoapsis? So it's nearing 3,000 meters in the air. So above 3,000. And when my rockets are out of fuel, it's really cool to watch these things jettison on the side. So basically, I can deploy satellites that will absolutely fall back down to Earth. Like watch, if I click this, that's what it does. And so I become a floating orb shooting off into space. Wait, so if I take these away, does my power shut down in the bottom left? No, it doesn't. So I'm full on power. But yeah, that was my most recent build. And yes, this is a really cool game. So let's try and start from scratch. Let's place an engine here, an engine here, and an engine here. Go to big parts so we can put these big canisters here. Can I place 2 at a time? Maybe I can, come on. Wait, no. Oh, I can't. It's weird like that. Okay, so maybe we'll go to basic parts and try fitting these little canisters. Okay, maybe we'll just put these aside. Ooh, what if we... So basically what we're going to do, we're going to make a rocket that has multiple stages to separate. We'll make maybe a weird looking rocket that gets bigger as it goes up. So let's just continue going, and then we'll put in aerodynamics here. We have these little spearheads. They basically it's better for aerodynamics, shooting straight up into space. We'll place that there and that there. Then back to parts up here. One more up, a separator. Then what if we put like one of these? And then a big part like this. No, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. So maybe we'll just go into basic parts again. Put this up. And then at the very tip of it, I guess we'll have... No, not that. We'll just have a box with... Wait, can we fit... Yeah, we'll just fit 2 satellite pieces here and here. Put a probe on top to be able to man this little spacecraft. And then go into aerodynamics. No, I guess we'll put... Does this work? I hope it works, but the chances are it won't work. Even though I do need this kind of fairing to secure my payload. Can I put this here? And then this part at the top. Does this work? Launch anyway. Oh no. That, this fairing here, it slid down when I started. So, oh, what if we put these things here to brace it? Does it slide down? It doesn't. Alright, so let's begin our takeoff. I just realized I do not have connectors in between these. Wow. So this is probably my quickest invention I've ever made. But, let's go, I guess. Launch anyway. Turn on all the engines. Actually, can 4 lift it off the ground? It's one of those scenarios. So this is a weird but cool rocket at the same time. I really don't know what to do with this other than wait for it to, I don't know, we could probably wait for it to get up into the atmosphere more. That's actually going pretty fast. Oh, I guess because it's a smaller rocket, these engines can carry it faster than it does with those big fuel tanks. So, once these are done, we'll jettison them off the side and slowly make our way up to the top of the payload. Actually, just for video's sake, we'll take these off. So we powered open the center. Actually, let's turn around. No! We had a space crash with falling debris from our previous rocket. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Just spiraling white flakes. Oh, wow, that's cool. Well, that was today's episode. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. So, just leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the video. Hit that little bell for notifications on when I upload. And I guess I'll see you guys later. Comment down below.